What's up, risk managers? My name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. And welcome to tonight's NA meeting, where we'll discuss the economic data for the week, analyze today's session, and from that, build a winning game plan for tomorrow's price action. And if you haven't done so already, you can show your support by subscribing to the channel. And with that said, let's jump into the charts now. This is tomorrow's data, and be mindful that all times aren't central time. And we have a big block of news scheduled for tomorrow, so let's jump into it. At 7:30, we have initial and continuous jobless claims for the month of September. At 8:45, we have the S&P Global Composite and Services PMI for the month of September. At 9 o'clock, we have the factory orders for the month of August, and we have the ISM Services Employment Index, New Order Index, PMI, and prices paid for the month of September. And finally, at 9:40 and 10:30, we have Fed Bostic and Kashkari speaking in the 4-week bill auction. And now that we know what to expect, let's jump into the charts and create a game plan for tomorrow's price action. This is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream, and today was definitely a range day. And as I analyze the charts, I see about 3 clues that's going to be essential for helping us find the best trades going into tomorrow's stream. So let's jump into it. During the overnight session, the Nasdaq opened slightly bearish and traded within a 134-point range. However, once price ran the liquidity underneath this range, the bulls stepped up and price rallied 256 points to the upside and traded within a range until the close of the session. And based on this price action, here's what I'm going to be looking for. So today's price action was definitely one big bear trap. Once the bears got trapped underneath the session lows, price did not look back and made this massive move higher. But it does appear that the bulls did find support going into the close. So if the bulls can maintain their control overnight, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 2089. And if the bears fail to hold this level and price continues to trade higher, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 115 and 140. Because 2089 was yesterday's high of day. And if the bears fail to reject price at this level, then it's highly likely that we will see a short squeeze breakout to the upside and price trading back up into this range. Now, if the bears can regain control overnight, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 980 and 950. And if the bulls fail to hold this area and price continues to trade lower, then I'll be watching the retest of a level at 925. Because this is the range where the bulls found support towards the close of yesterday's session, and a failure from the bulls here would signal more selling pressure from the bears. But these past 2 days has really solidified the importance of risk management and respecting your stops, because if you find yourself on the wrong side of the market as it's trading mostly in one direction, the Nasdaq can be very unforgiving. But the price action overnight will definitely be essential for our bias going into tomorrow's stream. Now, if you're enjoying the content and appreciate the value that me and my trading partner provides to the trading community, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the release of our next NA meeting and live streams. And with that said, let's jump into an ES chart. This is an ES chart, and this is the block of price action that we traded during today's stream. And just like the NQ, the E-mini S&P opened slightly bearish and traded within a 29-point range. However, once price ran the liquidity underneath this range, price rallied 48 points to the upside and traded in a range until the close of the session. And based on this price action, this is what I'm going to be looking for. So just like the NQ, price traded within a range. And once we saw the sweep of liquidity underneath that range, the market rallied, and then we saw a slight sell-off going into the close. But it does appear that the bulls did find support, and if the bulls can maintain their control overnight and price continues to trade higher, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 772. And if the bears fail to hold this level and price begins to trade higher, then I'll watch the reaction when price trades back into a range between 780 and 775. Because 772 is the current high of day for yesterday's session, and a break above this level would result in a short squeeze to the upside. But if the bears can regain control overnight and price begins to trade lower, then I'll be watching the reaction when price trades within a range between 745 and 740. And if the bulls fail to hold this level, then I'll be watching the reaction when price retests the level at 733. Because this is the range where the bulls found support towards the close of the session, and the bulls failing to hold this level would signal more selling pressure from the bears and price possibly retesting Monday's low of day. But I'll be monitoring both markets overnight to identify the best trades as we go into tomorrow's stream. And in summary, both markets started off the session trading in a bearish range. Both markets saw a massive rally once price broke structure to the downside. And finally, both markets did trade in a range until the close of the session, but it does appear that the bears may regain control overnight, but the bulls will definitely have to keep pushing. And that's all I have for tonight, risk managers. And you can watch us trade these concepts live by clicking this video. We'll see you there.